It's one of my favorite BTS songs to work out with. That's up next. Hi everybody, my name is Nguyen and welcome into my channel. I am the American woman who's going to be doing a review for you today for BTS's song called Run. Now, if you're new to my channel, I create videos mainly aimed at people who are new to BTS or the K-pop genre. So in each and every one of my videos, I'm going to explain a little bit about the song and a little bit about the artist so we can share some information together. And of course, if you're new, just checking things out, I definitely welcome you. And as always, I always love having my fellow ARMY come along. You guys always guide me in the right direction with BTS and give me the most valuable information. So I also appreciate it so much. So I really welcome everybody. BTS is Bangtan Soyundan. They are a 7-member band from South Korea, and currently they are the biggest boy band in the world. We are taking a look at a classic song from BTS going back into the time machine to 2015. Now, in April of 2015, BTS released The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1. This EP features hit songs such as Dope and I Need You, the latter of which would kickstart something called the BTS Universe, or BU. According to Rolling Stone, quote, "It feels like BTS really found itself around the time of The Most Beautiful Moment in Life. That's where everything came together." Hwa Young Yoonhwa. It's the second era in BTS's discography, and it's a symbol that you will see quite a bit in many of their videos. It stands for the most beautiful moment or the happiest moment of one's life. This era introduced a heartbreaking time-traveling storyline about 7 friends with tragic, intertwined fates. The storyline is ongoing. It stretches not only over BTS's music videos, but also the Save Me webtoon, the Notes companion novels, the BTS Universe story mobile game, and even a K-drama, Youth. The Save Me webtoon was shared on April 11th of 2022, and perhaps one of the most crucial dates to the story, Jin's character is stuck in a time travel loop, which is continuously waking up on April 11th, trying to save his friends. The BU Universe is a fictional storyline that have characters based off of BTS. It is a very complex, very dark, and unfortunately tragic storyline that plays throughout many of their videos. I have talked a little bit about it in my House of Cards video reactions, as well as my Fake Love music reactions, so please take a look at those too when you get a chance. It is way too complex for me. I am just a baby ARMY, so I'm going to refer you to others who have done amazing theories and explanation videos. There are plenty out there for you to do a deep dive into if you wish, but here we're just going to enjoy the music videos. However, I will give you a little hint here and there of what some of these elements do. And it is important to have some kind of background understanding, or else you will get totally lost and not realize that it is a continuing story throughout the videos. Also in 2015, BTS held a press conference for their 2015 BTS Live The Most Beautiful Moment in Life on-stage concert. Now on this day, members were asked about their new album, in which they replied, quote, "It's the second part to our 2-part youth story. The songs are about youth." They continued, quote, "Part 1 explained how youth is tiring and difficult, and also touch on how we feel like we're always on edge. Part 2 will have more adventurous and daring feel to it. That's why our title song is Run." They also added, quote, "It's natural that people fall or make mistakes, but I think it's a touchy subject for the society as a whole. We wanted to comfort ourselves by saying that one mistake or failure is not the end of the world." RM, the leader at the time, back then was actually known as Rap Monster, said, quote, We didn't want to just blankly say, quote, cheer up or, quote, be strong. We really wanted to comfort people our way by producing the music and writing the lyrics ourselves. We poured our heart and soul into this amazing song. Meanwhile, during that time, BTS's fourth mini album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 2, was set to release on November 30th. Run is a song released by BTS. It was released in November 30th of 2015 and serves as the title track and appears as the second track for the fourth mini album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 2, and as the sixth track of the CD1 in their first compilation album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever. A ballad mix and an alternative mix were released on May 2nd of 2016 and serve as the 9th and 10th track of the CD2 in their first compilation album. Now, the song has a Japanese version featured in their sixth Japanese single, Run, and their second Japanese studio album, Youth. The song also appears as the seventh track on CD1 in their first anthology album, Proof, which was released in June of 2022. Now, the music video for Run was released also in November 2015. The video was described as depicting the full-heartedness of youth, both within the content of joyful moments of friendship, as well as in the midst of suffering and enduring through difficult situations. It showcases not only the group's musical talents, but also their acting abilities, with a narrative that connects to the music videos for I Need You and On-Stage Prologue. The music video was produced and directed by Lumpins and GDW. The Run music video was uploaded both by Big Hit Entertainment and One The Case YouTube channel, received nearly 2 million views in less than 24 hours, the fastest record achieved by BTS at the time. There are other music video versions such as the Christmas version, the hotel version, the dance practice, and there was also a special version for the 2015 episode of the show. In South Korea, Run became BTS's first single to debut at #1 on the Melon Real-Time Digital Chart. All 9 tracks from the extended play entered the Gaon Weekly Digital Chart. The album subsequently debuted at #1 on the Gaon Weekly Album Chart and further went on to the Gaon Monthly Album Chart, becoming the first BTS's album to do so. According to Billboard, BTS ranks #3 on Billboard's Top 20 Best K-Pop Songs of 2015. Highlighting their dynamic year, Billboard recognizes BTS as a breakout star during 2015. They also said that Run further perfected the formula for chill-inducing take on those same feelings. It's a song like this solidifies a group's place in K-pop. Even though I'm looking at their discography, you cannot not escape the B Universe because it is in so many of their videos and they all are connected to each other. The storyline is a continuation of one another. So I just want to give you, for this particular video at least, a quick overview so you have some kind of understanding of what you're looking at, or else it will just, you would not even know that underneath this faster pace, happy-go-lucky sounding song has a very deep and dark and dramatic undertone. Considering this is all about youth, and it could be interpreted in many ways, okay? Also, throughout these videos, there are a lot of symbolism. A lot of symbolism. So you have to pay attention or else you're going to miss them. Some of them you will see in this, which includes a butterfly. And there's also a scene where Jin is building a house of cards. There's also another song called House of Cards, which I actually did do a reaction to. So if you get a chance, go take a look at that, okay? And then you'll see a lot of the pairing of the characters, how they interact with each other. The first pairing would be Jimin and J-Hope. The next characters pairing, you will see RM and V. And then finally, the last pairing, you will see Jungkook and Suga. Now notice those are just 6 out of the 7 members. Where's the 7th member? Run is described as a dance rock song with lyrics about continuing to get up and run, even if obstacles continues to knock you down. So if you haven't had a chance to watch the original music video, I highly suggest that you go ahead and do that first, then come back here and take a look at my reactions. I'm going to make a lot of pauses as I give my input. So with that said, let's get started. I missed this intro. Nice dramatic black bar opening. Nice reflection on... Is this water? Water, yeah. It's butterfly. Oh, nice transition with the coffee. RM, Rap Monster back then. It's the leader. That symbol is Hwa Young Yoon Hwa, the most beautiful moment in life, part 2. Nice guitar. Look at the boxcar with the date. Nice reverb. Hear the build up. Partying with it. What's going on with him? Drawing an X through him. Nice transition with the paint spray. Jen. Why is JK fighting with Suga? Suga's his Hung? Is that how you pronounce it? The older brother, older members. And it doesn't look like there's so much. I'm gonna have to go back. Where I was caught between the beautiful harmonization and the music and the fast pace of it. Like I said, this is my gym workout song. I love it. And then the scene is traumatic and dramatic. It doesn't match the happy, go-lucky, energetic feel. Yes, I'm getting that sense of youth. They're running their asses off, okay? But what's going on with these sceneries and these stares that people are giving, and everything in here has symbolism. Everything. And we'll go back and take a look at it. It's going pretty fast, so I'll have to do a second look at this, okay? JK looks like he doesn't want to fight Suga. It looks like Suga's being destructive here. Almost like Jungkook is trying to save him from himself almost, to the point where he has to fight him just to stop this. It's horrible. That's the youngest. And we know in real life, JK loves nice snap. Here comes the build up. They keep showing V. And the house colors collapse. And there's Jen.
산산이 부서져가 내 손끝에서 내 발밑에서 달려가는 내 등 뒤로 마치 나비를 쫓듯 꿈속을 헤매듯 너의 흔적을 따라가 길을 알려줘 나 좀.
Did you see the lyrics right there? Like chasing butterfly or wandering in dreams, I follow your traces. I wonder if the boys are looking off is because are they thinking? Are they reminiscing? Are they yearning for something? Okay.
너의 흔적을 따라가 길을 알려줘 나 좀 멈춰줘 숨 쉬게 해줘.
Oh, there's another look. JK and Jin looking at each other as if Jin is almost like this person that's almost separate from the group. He's a part of them, but yet he's separate. And I'll talk about this tunnel behind the scene in a minute here. They are being bad boys right now. Oh, hello. Is that Hobie? Jimin. Hey. Drunk sugar. Oh. No, you get it. Oh, sugar. Oh my god. You better run. Mom's gonna be after you. 난 어쩔 수가 없어 잡힌 것밖에는 못해 너를 사랑하는 것밖에 못해 다시 run 넘어져도 괜찮아 좀 다쳐도 괜찮아 가질 수 없다 해도 난 좋게 바보 같은 운명을 나를 욕해 Showing me again and struggling fighting it. Oh. Notice there's 6 of them walking. JK's turning around looking at, he has to be looking at Jin. Jin is the 7th. He's smiling at Jin. Almost ominous smile. Woo! That is V. Okay, I'm going to stop it right here. And when I've been reading the comments, the credits in the end, it's actually going to play Butterfly. I'm not going to play that song. If you're welcome to watch it on your own, just because that is on my list of things to review. There's so much going on. It was so fast paced and I couldn't really stop. So I want to go back and take a look at a few things here, okay? Let's start with the very beginning. Okay, so with RM, this scene right here. Now, RB said that in the music video, he actually has a lollipop that he puts into his coffee right here. Which is nasty. Now, in the behind the scenes, I did watch the behind the scenes. According to RM, that is not coffee. That is actually a cola. I was like, that is so sweet on top of a lollipop. This boxcar 20219. That is supposedly a bus stop in Ilsan, Korea, and Ilsan is RM's birthplace. And of course, it represents his home in this scenario. And you will see this boxcar represented once again in their recent music video called Yet to Come, which was released this year, 2022, where they pull images, scenarios from the previous videos. And of course, this boxcar shows up again in RM's part. When he goes to open up the box cart, pick that up, RM. Right here. He knocks. Okay. So this is a fun scene. You see a scene of the party. This is of the boys. But later on, you see another scenario with RM. This pillow fight right here. When he opens up, there are no boys. What's left is the feathers from the pillow fight. Was this a memory that he had? And he picks up this card with the butterfly. That is very symbolic. And actually, there is a song called Butterfly. It is on my list of songs to review, so I just want to let you know. And of course, butterfly has many meanings in different cultures. It could be transformation. It also symbolizes loved ones that have passed. In this scene, there are no boys. He is sitting there by himself. Let's go back to another scenario. And if you notice, there's Jin. Jin is in it, but yet he's not in it. He's almost like an observer. He's recording things with his video camera of the party. There he is recording. They're having fun when they're together. But yet it bounces back to V. And a lot of these scenes, you see these really fun, active, happy times, but yet it always bounces back to V. V is a central character in this music video, okay? It shows V falling backwards into the water, and here we have Jin with a body figure. You see this in crime scenes, usually of a dead person, like he doesn't belong there. So that's a hint to you. And then we continue on here. The scene of the pillow fight. I'm gonna go to the pillow fight scene. Do you see the background vocals of RM? Dong dong. I like that. Let me listen to it again here. Right here. Do it again. Okay, this scene right here, when you have V spray painting RM, now according to V, he's spray painting his hair. Now supposedly the hair is from another music video when RM had this soft serve cone looking hair in the Danger music video. So that's what he's actually spray painting him up. Jin is building his house of cards. He's building an illusion, an unsteady foundation, trying to make something last forever that can't last forever, because what you see you have a lot of people staring off. Jin is one of them. Who is he staring at? Or is he thinking? Or is he remembering something? And then another cut back to V. V falls into the water with the Nirvana shirt on. What does that mean? And here they go run. Let's run again. The only thing I can do is run. And there's the line, let's run, run again. It's okay to fall down. And the part where it says, I love you, it's not necessarily to another person. It could be to themselves. Loving myself. That's JK's harmonization. The high note, let me play back. It's beautiful. That transition from V staring at you, and then it changes to J-Hope's eyes opening in the patient's room. Look at this transition. How they did this transition. Of course, J-Hope looks amazing. Okay, and you see how the feathers just go a-flying, like it's in like suspended, and that's because behind the scenes they had these fake fans that were blowing the feathers up to make it look like it's suspended in air, and in reality it was very uncomfortable for the boys. They were they got it everywhere, in their face, their mouths, their hair, and they were trying to shake it all off and get rid of all of that feather that was flying there. I like that when they all come together. There we go. Don't tell me bye-bye, and every time it's a bye-bye, it's a butterfly, right? Remember what that symbol is? You'll see that symbol quite a bit. And there's actually a song called Butterfly. Okay. This scene, it looks like he's trying to stop him. This part scared him. When he picked up the chair. Oh my God. Good acting, by the way. They did a good job. Right here. Okay. Now watch me take this. As soon as he picked up the chair, he's about to hit that mirror. They cut to V. What is V looking back at? Notice there is no flower in the room. Let's go back to the room. You don't see any flower in the room, but when you look in the quick glance in the mirror, you have a flower vase. And when it hits that glass, shatters, the house of cards also fall apart. Nice transition. Then it switches to Jin, who again, looks like he's watching all this that's going on. He's seeing all this. He's part of it, but yet he's not. Where's Jin? This scene to me is the most dramatic scene. Comes into JK with the party, and as he pulls out, the boys are gone. Shattered glass is gone by. Let's run again. It's okay to fall. Okay. Let me go back to that scene. Let's run again. It's okay to fall down. And in this scenery, when they're all eating, behind the scenes, they're actually eating hamburgers. And in the behind the scene, Jin said, all we do is run, eat, and sleep. Okay? And look at the lyrics here. Now here, look at the lyrics. Memories are crumbling like dried flower leaves. This is all their memories, right? This is J-Hope's story. Okay. Very sad. Here, Jin is looking up. Whoa. JK is looking down at him. Again, is Jin remembering something? Is this a memory? Or are these ghosts? What's going on? And in this scene, okay, so behind the scenes sets, they actually rented out this tunnel to film this in, and those are actually cars from staff. And in one of the scenes, you'll see Suga throw his cup against the car, and then behind the scenes video where the band is actually watching back music video. Suga commented that when he threw the cup, that was actually the director that directed Dope music video for them. That was the car that he hit. Okay, so let's watch here. This is where they were hoodlums, and they were acting like hoodlums, and JK's like, it's not working. They were the best dressed hoodlums I've ever seen, that's all I'm saying. And the cutest. Did you hear it? Did you hear that back vocal? Okay, come on, let me play that back. Listen. I think it's JK's back vocal. Was that Jimin or JK? You can hear somebody singing like another verse in the background. Let me play that again. I'm just now hearing this. Wow, okay, listen. Amazing. Jimin, that's Jimin. Notice Jin is an active participant here, but just for a second. And then when you pull away, he's actually gone. And then Jimin, this is unfortunately part of his tragic storyline, has to do with water. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Now, it's not just V is actually struggling now. He's struggling. He's trying to survive, maybe. And notice the words right where it says, "Don't tell me bye-bye." Make me cry, cry. Love is a lie, lie. Then Jin stares off into somewhere. It looks like he's looking at V. V is staring back at Jin. Or maybe he's staring back at the group. And it ends with, "Don't tell me, bye, bye." Then we have JK. Notice there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of them that are walking. Where's Jin? Is he in the car looking at him? And JK gives this smirk almost. There's that smile. I get a sense of heaviness and sadness and dull and darkness at the same time. And then we go to a black bar closing, very dramatic. And then V emerges out of the black abyss. That's so creepy. And then it fades to black. If you are new to BTS and if you didn't know about the BU, you would have watched this thinking, oh, it's a bunch of boys acting like irresponsible boys doing their thing and not understanding all of the visuals that are happening there. And like many of their songs, they have this amazing tempo, this amazing beat. And this one didn't have choreography per se. This is a movie-like drama that we're watching that's being unfolded in front of our eyes. A couple of things I would have to say. The young BTS, even though they may not think they may have done a great job at acting and it was really difficult for them at the time, they did an amazing job with acting. Are you kidding? For somebody with no acting background. So I hope you enjoy my reaction for Run. I love this song so much. Musically, it's just, I know we get lost in the video, but the harmonization is sick. JK, and now I just heard Jimin in the background, and I love the rock vibe. It's amazing. Also, thank you for all of my new subscribers. I want to welcome you in. Thank you for all of you who've also been with me from the very beginning or have been with me for a while. Thank you for sticking with me, and thank you everyone for all your support. I love you guys so much. So I hope everyone stays safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.